was growing up, my parents were Christian and sometimes they take me along to church, but I didn't have it in my heart to live for God. I just went along with it, with knowing that there was a God but not living for Him. And I really didn't feel like I was living for a reason. When I came to know God, I had so much more to live for. I had a love that I could always feel, that I could always return to no matter what. I'm human. I've made mistakes that I regret. I know with God, that can't change. That love will never change for me. No matter what I do, He'll always love me. I still do struggle with some things in my life, and I have God to rely on. I have God that loves me, that I can love Him.
So some people feel that they're not loved sometimes. God is there all the time and He's always listening, and yeah, He's just so awesome.
I think the thing that always shocks me and the things that I can't believe is that the King of the world, the Creator of the world, He sent His one and only Son to die for us. And He was perfect and blameless and sinless, and we were the exact opposite. The fact that He still made us when He knew that we were going to rebel against Him, and He loved us that much that He still created us. He's so much bigger than this world, and you see those videos where goes out into the universe and you get the proportion in your mind of how tiny you are compared to the things God created. God is so much bigger, and His love for us is that big as well, and even bigger. And yeah, He had this love for us that there's no way of explaining it. Amazing love.
So when you think about the love that God has for us, it's something that sometimes we don't completely understand. We read the verses of, "For God so loved the world that He gave us His one and only Son." And we go, yeah, that's cool, but it takes a while sometimes for us to stop and really think what He did for us. The fact that He even did it before we knew Him, it was nothing that we did ourselves, but it was completely God reaching out and loving us first. That blows my mind. It's nothing that I did myself. It's nothing that anyone did, but it was all God, all Him. You think of all the old hymns that talk about the grace of God or the mercy of God. And I love some of the ones that talk about how we've been ransomed. They're all really cool words, and it describes God really well. But it's not until the Holy Spirit actually comes into your heart and speaks those truths over to you. And that's when you really stop and you think, wow, God really does not condemn me for what I do. It's the love of God that has saved us. If not for the love of God, we'd be nothing. All we can do is say, Jesus, you are amazing. You are a wonderful God. We bow at your feet and worship. It says in Romans in chapter 8 that there is therefore no condemnation. The grace of God, that He would have mercy on us, even though there is nothing about Him that is sinful. Yet He loves us, that He looks past our sin. I don't understand it.